welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go. And by the way, you saw that amazing little graphic that just introduced? That was thanks to my friend Peter. He is a graphic designer. He is amazing at what he does. So I've named my first Shinx, one of my best Shinx, the Shinx I'm going to evolve all the way up, for sure, once I get the candies. I've named it thanks Peter because he did that for me. That was amazing. I love the design. It's Team Instinct Yellow. It's amazing. Thank you, Peter, so much for that. In today's episode, we are going to be taking a look at what's coming up in November. So, today is probably like the last day of October, maybe even Happy Halloween. So, Happy Halloween. Anyway, so we are going to be looking at all the new stuff that's coming in November. We have a lot of stuff, okay? Like, even if you, generally we have a pretty good idea of what's coming up in Pokemon Go, but this time around, we have a pretty good idea of what's coming up in Pokemon Go. From Shedinja to Adventure Sync to Gengar Day to Meltan to Cyndaquil to the end of the Halloween event, we have a pretty good idea of what's coming up in Pokemon Go. And Discord has actually come up with this neat little infograph, I guess. So we get Shiny Caterpie, the entire evolution line, and here we go. This is all in the Pokemon Go Hub Discord page. Shiny Caterpie line, which looks really cool. I'm personally a fan of Shiny Caterpie. The whole line, pretty cool. It's going to be another shiny that I don't get to have. Actually, I do generally kind of get the kind of weird shinies. So we also get Shedinja Day. So Shedinja actually is going to be an interesting little Pokemon to add in, because not only will we probably get Shedinja, we will probably also get its pre-evolutions, or its pre-evolution, which is Nincada, and then its regular evolution, Ninjask. So that's probably going to be a regular evolution line. And then Shedinja is going to be available through the Research Breakthrough box, probably because in the game series, Nincada would evolve into Ninjask at I think level 20, but you could only get a Shedinja if you had an empty space. So you could have 6 Pokemon with you, but to get a Shedinja, you'd have to have only 5 Pokemon and a Pokeball. And then when your Nincada evolves into a Ninjask, you would also get Shedinja as well. So that's going to be very interesting. This is how they're implementing Shedinja into the game, which is, I like it. It's cool. But it also had an ability called Wonder Guard. Because it only had 1 HP, it could only be hit, it could only take damage from moves that were super effective against it. And being Bug and Ghost, that kind of was a very limited amount of things. So, very cool, very cool. Like I said, it's going to be the end of the Halloween event. So, goodbye, all those beautiful shiny spawns. Safari Zone actually is going to be happening. We had this announced a while ago. It was a while ago that this was announced, but that is happening November 1st through the 5th, and then the global release of Shiny Pinsir. So again, another bug-type Pokemon, so it fits in perfectly. Whoa, and once again, Joseph forgot to turn off that. And then Gengar Raid Day is coming up. That's going to be November 3rd. Cyndaquil is going to be November 10th. Giratina leaves on November 20th. And then Meltan will probably be released with Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu, which is released sometime in November. And then among all this will also probably be some other events, bug-type research, increased bug spawns maybe, and then possibly another global catch challenge like they did last year. That'd be very cool. That was amazing. They released Ho-Oh. It might be centered around sometime when November 20th comes around. That might be the last day. So it's going to be a very interesting time in November. We're going to be getting lots of shinies with Pinsir, with the whole Caterpie line, with the Cyndaquil line, and then other random events that might also bring in other shinies. So I'm personally very excited about November community. All this stuff in November. It's going to be very cool. Cyndaquil is my favorite starter from the Johto, from the 2nd gen. So I'm excited about that. Shiny is okay. Giratina is actually very cool. let me actually hop back over to Pokemon Go. Alright, so like I said, hopping back over to Pokemon Go, we're going to be looking at some of the stuff that I've been doing recently. And actually, I've been trying to get a 10K party before the event ends, so I can get double candy and hopefully get a Riolu. But other kind of cool Pokemon that have happened, no shinies, which is so sad. However, we finally got, where are you? We've been doing a couple raids. We got some nice Shinxes actually, but there we go. Lucky legacy move, 2016 Snorlax. Let's go. I've done at least 20 of these trades for a lucky Snorlax. Finally got one, and it's a legacy move, so I maxed it out. It's my first maxed out Snorlax actually. So that's very cool. I also got a lucky Ekans, so that brings me to, with Ekans and Snorlax, it brings me to like just under 20 Pokemon that I still need for the Kento Lucky Dex. So I'm very excited about that personally, and just a whole bunch of other just random stuff. Oh yeah, I hatched a 100% Togepi also, so that was very fun. About the best HP, attack, defense, and best I've ever seen. Let's go. I didn't even realize this was 100 until I was like clearing out bag space, because I was at like 1497. I was like, let me just check everything, see if anything is like good, and turned out to be 100%. Awesome. Also, like just going through like Shinx, we got plenty of Shinx candies actually. We've got, look at all these, like I said in the beginning of the video, this is my, thanks Peter, my very first Shinx, and then we've gotten a few more since then. We've also, as you saw before, we got candies, we got 62 candies. We could do evolutions. We're going to do an evolution video sooner or later, maybe when there's a double XP event. Maybe that's going to be like a Thanksgiving event. That'd be very cool. And then we also have a few Giratina. That's not how you spell it, but it'll pop up hopefully. Giratina. So we have 3 Giratina now. They're mixed. I got that one. When did I get this? It's good. I don't remember getting this. I don't remember. It's from Royal Palm, so it's... I think I talked about it actually in one of my videos. So, very good. It's my best one. Quite cool. And we're here in Lake Worth because I need to item grind, because your boy's just been grinding this event. So I have tons of candies for all the ghost type Pokemon, but I have no shinies to show for it. So I desperately need to item grind. But I did want to just talk about all the cool things coming to Pokemon Go. There we go. So I just wanted to talk about all the cool things coming to Pokemon Go. This is like the most we've actually been prepared for, and we have a roadmap for it. So starting off, we get Shiny Caterpie added as soon as November starts, November 1st at 4 o'clock, we're going to see a couple of things happen. Halloween, all the Halloween spawns, gone. So get all your double candies in now. Hatch your 10K eggs now, because you'll get double candies from anything that hatches from them. Also, do the shiny hunts. Shiny hunts as much as possible, because we don't know if they won't probably like, it'll probably be a few days of just regular spawns, and they'll probably add in a new like event, maybe bug themed, I don't know. It's gonna be very cool. November 1st also is when the research task rolls over, so if you need a Suicune, hopefully you have that timed out now. If you want to wait for Shedinja, don't open that 7th day research. Don't do it. Wait until November 1st after 4 p.m. and then that way you can get Shedinja before anybody else. Also with a spooky message, once you start it, you don't need to finish it before. You just can take your time, so if you don't need to necessarily get it before November 1st. However, if you want to do that before 4 p.m., Taiwan Safari Zone happens November 1st through the 5th. That will be releasing Shiny Pinsir, worldwide release, probably. It might be November 1st, it might be like November like 4th or 5th, like the last couple days. Like they did with the Safari Zone in Dortmund and Safari Zone in Japan, Yokosuka. And let's see, Cyndaquil is November 10th, November 3rd is Gengar Day. So Gengar Day happens, and then probably uh, once November 3rd happens, probably as soon as the event is over at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, will probably be the drop of Shiny Ghastly worldwide. So once the Americas are done, they'll probably release Shiny Ghastly, Shiny Haunter in the wild. So that'll be very fun. Looking forward to that, because that's kind of like the common ghost type spawn, I guess, at night is Ghastly. So that'd be kind of fun to shiny hunt that. Um, it's not a great shiny, but it'd be something cool. And hello fish. November 10th, Cyndaquil Day. Very cool, very fun, very excited about that. Meltan is probably going to be released at some point. Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu will drop sometime in November. I'm not sure when that is. And we'll probably also get like some other events mixed in. Thanksgiving, of course, that'll be fun. And yeah, it's coming up at it's been good. Excited to get excited. Can really plan out some things, get days off ahead of time. It's been good. Plenty of notice for these events and whatnot, so make sure to get your days off of work for if you can, to attend Gengar Day, Community Day, etc. And that is the episode right there. If you did like it, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. If you're enjoying the series, please subscribe, and as always, God bless, and see you for another episode of Pokemon Go.